Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. Hope everybody had a great day. Hope everybody got up and had their cup of coffee. I got up and did all my running around this morning, or a little bit of it anyway. So, for those of you joining me in the future, that are watching this in the future, just so you know, this stream is going to be about 2.5 hours, right around in that range. Then we're probably going to play a little bit of Fallout 4, probably an hour, maybe 2 hours on that one, and then we'll be on Subnautica the rest of the night. Only other updates I have is I do play from work, so if I have to get up and go away, you'll hear bing bong in the background. I'll go help a customer, and it takes a few minutes. I should be back pretty quickly. I'm going to be streaming pretty much. I try to stream about 6 days a week. Generally, I'm off on Wednesdays. Other than that, I'm normally try to stream most days. As I said, we're playing Skyrim. We're plugging our way through Legendary Survival. We're doing Fallout 4. We're also doing Legendary Survival on Fallout 4. And then Saturday Subnautica, we're doing Survival on Subnautica. So Subnautica has been quite a bit of fun. I did have a Fallout 4 stream yesterday, but because of the amount of interruptions that I had, and had a friend come and visit, so I did end up going and setting with them. So I went ahead and deleted that stream, so that stream is not part of it. Didn't miss anything if you're watching replays. It was I just did one mission and then went ahead and found a save. So, but we'll plug away at that. Hello, Miss Linda. So that's kind of how it's going to go. So, how's Miss Linda today? How was your day starting out? Also, on a complete and utter side note, I did see that Division 2 beta is going to download. I stopped the download because it does weird things to my PS4 if it's downloading while I'm playing. So I'll download that tonight. I'm thinking it's going to start around the 4th, so we'll be playing that when it comes out. I don't know how I'm going to squeeze it into these games I'm playing, but I'm sure we will have the ability. Some way, somehow. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. We are working on the hacienda here. I think I'm short a specific kind of ore, so we need to get that done. So I think we're going to go hit up the blacksmith.
Where do you want to go?
We'll probably go to let's go to Whiterun, because I want to go get some potions, because it's going to get expensive if we're board hopping to get ingots.
Little snow never stopped me. Don't worry.
Giving up on finishing my office. Still can't get the lighting the way I want. So I started a graveyard-themed timeout room. That's funny. Hacking up a lung. Why are you hacking up a lung, Miss Linda? Yeah, I still believe my horse died. I think that's the thing that happened. Oh, well, let's go grab some potions to offset the cost of me board flipping here. Because I need iron, and I need cadmium? We'll go see if we have any ore for it anyway. I don't think I do. Not 100% sure. Also, on a complete and utter side note, I don't think I've ever told anybody this on stream, but when I go to sleep at night, I always listen to something. I put something on TV, and that's what I pass out to. For some reason, generally, that stand-up comedy. So my Netflix recommended queue is 1.5 miles long with new comedy specials. But I found out last night that John Ross, which I don't know if anybody is young enough to remember John Ross, but he was a painter back in the late 80s, I believe, early 90s, probably late 80s. Big afro hair, and he would do a complete painting of like he would start with a blank canvas, and by the end of the show, he would have completely painted a painting. But his name was Bob Ross. I'm sorry, Bob Ross. But I always called him Positive Ion Man. When I was a kid, I would come home from school and I would catch the end of Bob Ross. Thank you. I would catch the end of Doctor Who, and then Bob Ross came on, and I would take a nap during Bob Ross. It's something about the man. I always called him Positive Ion Man. So I'd take a nap during his show, and then Star Trek came on after that. Happy little trees, yes, happy little trees. We're gonna paint a river here. We don't really care where the river's going. He's gonna be a little tree here, and this little tree, he's a friend, so we're gonna give him a little rock. Yeah, just a little rock friend. Anyway, well, I found out last night that that Netflix has the entire series of Bob Ross paints called The Joy of Painting or something by Bob Ross. And I slept better last night than I have probably slept in 5 years. It was the sleep of the dead with Positive Ion Man in the background talking. It was phenomenal. Matter of fact, when I go get a cup of coffee or take a little break, I'm going to call my business partner and tell him that it's on there. He'll get a kick out of it. Big fan of it. Love Bob Ross. Happy little trees. Alright, so we are just basically clearing out potions. I'm sure there's 7,000 pounds of potions in here. I don't think there's anything in here I'm going to use. But the main ones I want... Well, we're going to take a bunch here. And then the main ones I want are the Fortify Health. These big bastards, man. 5K. I mean, these are really expensive. This is what I make my money on whenever I decide to make money. That'll let me board flip for quite a while. Alright. So yes, he's one of my favorite TV shows. Not because I've seen it, because honestly, I don't make it more than 30 seconds once he starts talking. We're gonna paint this. Ah, the sleep of the dead. Did you ever watch Bob Ross, Ms. Linda? And if I remember correctly, he died of AIDS, I think. I don't know that. I think I know that. I think that's a thing I know. But I'm not 100% sure that's a thing I know. Might have just been a rumor. I don't know. Yeah, he's Did you ever stay awake during one of his shows, or did it affect you the same way it affected me? That's a good point. I need to go around the other way and pick up more Narnia route for Brack, Blyer, whatever their name is, mission in Riften. He died of lymphoma. Okay. I find that... why did I think he died of AIDS? I don't know why I thought that. Lymphoma. Okay.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
I don't think he was very old. I think he, what, was he maybe 50? Maybe? He was pretty young. If you're not tired, you can get through a show. I've never been able. I'd say I've never made it more than 10 minutes. I don't think I've ever made it more than 10 minutes when he's on TV. It is literally the sleep, the sleep that is all encompassing to me. What am I doing? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 10 hours. Yeah, okay. 52. Yeah, he was young. Anything new in the YouTube world since you've been on today? I don't know why I'm eating. I'm going to be board flipping, so. Where is Girly at? She's the one I normally buy from. What'd you do with your wife, yo? Oh, wifey boo. Oh, hold on a second. Good morning, Lance. Oh, pretty good. Sitting here streaming. Why?
Welcome to War Maiden.
You were streaming? What were you streaming?
As well as big maces.
No, not screaming. I'm sure you were screaming at your children. At yourself? Why were you screaming at yourself? What'd you did? Oh, well. Well, I wish I could help you.
Good doing business with you.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad, good. Just so you know, my stream knows who you are. Yeah, one of them just asked, is that the one that still hasn't brought our donuts that he promised? You are. You are. You're the donut guy. We talk about the donuts often.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More
So yeah, you haven't. You're gonna have to come see me and bring donuts.
I don't claim to be. Have you met my father?
It's all good. I forgive you. I forgive you. As they say in Stephen King, The Stand, "Rat man, forgive you this time." Anyway, so yeah, though. So what's going on with my critter is it swipes sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't, and then sometimes I can re-swipe it and it'll work. Swipe. And it's almost like it's timing out and not collecting the data. Honestly, it's been doing it. I had a guy that came in and he had a swiper on his phone where he held it up to my swiper, like his phone app. It's probably completely coincidental, but it's been happening since then. I can't hear you. I think you got me under your beard. You're doing what? How often do I go through the drive-thru at McDonald's? Twice a week.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Oh wow, that's weird. I bet. I'll have to tell you about the time that McDonald's got my food wrong every morning for a week. And that's not figuratively. It's not like 2 or 3 days in a row they didn't get my food right. It was 7 days. On the 8th day I did something about it. Yeah. I never told you about that? When I walked in there and walked up to the counter and laid $10 on the counter and told them I want $10 in food. And they said, well, what do you want? And I said, no, we're not playing this game anymore. Where I tell you what I want and you pretend like you give a shit and then you poke some stuff in a bag that's nothing that I ordered. So if you're going to give me whatever the hell you want to give me, just give me $10 in food and let me leave.
Got some good pieces out. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Mm-hmm. Right? It's not nice to confuse the insane. It's not right. Yeah. Well, it might need updates. It might need a lot of stuff. It may not just be the card reader. It might need updates, or I think there's... Okay, well, maybe it's the wedge, maybe it's other stuff. Do you know when you'll be able to come down and make it work? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't claim to be the best.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's I've been dealing with it for a few days, so and it may just need to be restarted too. I have no idea. I figured you could fix it, whatever FUBU. That'll work. Cool. Okay. Right. Well, you know you can't beat them hot soccer moms. Right. Well, that's like the trifecta of awesome. Yeah, let me know. Then if you find one for me, I would entertain the I'd entertain it.
All right then.
Yeah, if they have a sister, I would be good with a sister. Yeah, that would be cool. But not like the crazy sister. I don't want the one that's like, well, I do have this sister. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. But yeah. Yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah, if you could go ahead and work that out, that would be great. Okay, I appreciate that. All right, my dude. Bye. He said he's going to bring donuts. I'll tell him next time I talk to him you're going to put him in timeout. Hey, we're underweight now. Yay.
Heard they're reforming the dog.
We can now move. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. Okay, so let me see here. Let's head toward the house, question mark, although I need to sleep, but not really. Not for reals even. I didn't know there was a walkway on the outside of this. I've always just jumped down. Cool story, bro. Weapons. We might as well shoot something on the way. Although I shouldn't because I can't pick anything up. Although there might be dogs. I'll keep the bow out. we are going the right way. Second star to the right, and straight on till morning. Quoteth Peter Pan. Quote Peter of the Pan. Not to be confused by Robin of the Hood. You believe it when I see it. I will show you the donuts when he brings them. I will show them to you. Robin of Locksley! Oh! Hey! Hey! You better be coming back and actually fighting me instead of just shooting me with fire. Sit down here. Although we're going to be overweight again. Don't you fly away from me, you come back. What the hell are you toasting, my dude?
Guess it's all clear now.
Bandit Marauder?
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Can't you see that I'm absorbing the soul of a dragon? I don't have time for you.
God, no!
Alright, you with the bow. Stop with the shooting. You're about as dodgy as I am, little woman. Hello, shouting. How are you doing today? Kind and noble sir. You're carrying firewood. That's a thing that's happening? Okay. Well, the only problem is now I gotta figure out how to carry dragon stuff. And I'm overweight. Although I can't not carry the dragon stuff. So that just means we're going to have a very long walk to where we're going. You know, I don't think it will let me steal a horse while I'm overweight, but let's find out. I'm doing really good. Just sitting here drinking a cup of coffee. We're going to play Skyrim for a couple hours. We're going to do Fallout for an hour or so. And then we'll be on Subnautica. I stole the bandit's horse. I did. I am a horse thief. I think it was the bandit's horse anyway. I don't know whose horse it was. I didn't get a fine or a penalty for borrowing such said horse. So I can't get on the cart and go between cities when I'm fat, but I can get a horse and ride when I'm fat. I guess I didn't know this. I might have known this, but I might have forgotten this. I don't know. Hey, look, my health is regenning. I think that double health regen on this armor is working. Very cool. Go away, horse. Apparently they don't want you to steal a horse and keep it, so they make it wander off. That's a little comical. Oh, there is a giant headed toward me right now. 2 iron fittings, 2 locks, 4 hinges, 4 nails. Well, we're gonna have to kill that giant, I can already tell. 2 iron locks. I think it was 4 hinges. I don't know how many fittings. A couple iron locks. And nails. I don't remember exactly how much. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me kill you while I'm overweight. How inconvenient of you, giant. Boy, that was a dramatic death. Okay, so let me see. What's next? I think we're gonna do... Oh, do we already have the trophy room done? Okay, cool. Well, the only problem with that is... I don't really want to leave this stuff out here. I guess we'll take it inside and drop it in the chest. I imagine she's done some decorating. Maybe she's even got a bed in by now. Yeah, she's doing alright. She's trucking right along here. I know this chest stays empty, although I'm going to want to take some of the stuff back with me. Like, I don't care about the clay. We can probably just drop the clay. We'll go ahead and store it for now. We'll get rid of it later. We'll just slowly take stuff out as we go. That put me underweight. Alright, let's see if she put a bed in yet. Of course not. Why would you put a bed in yet? That would just be too logical. Alright, so we got the starts of some stuff in here. Got a nice fire. She put a cooking pot in already. Okay, I'm digging it. We're getting there. Trophy room is just now starting. Alright, so we need to go find her. We're gonna have to go back to town, so let's grab as much weight as we can. We'll take this all back to the main house because we'll use it on the next house. I doubt we'll make it here very often. I mean, we'll probably come check on it occasionally.
Honored to see you again, my Thane. Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? I'm sorry, but you can't afford that right. Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good. I'll make all the arrangements.
I wonder if she's actually going to do the entryway or if I'm going to have to.
Farewell.
I don't know.
Where do you want to go?
We'll go drop this stuff off and lighten our load. Then we'll go back to Riften and pick up our companion. And then we'll go do a quest.
When I'm in Whiterun, I always visit the
Maybe
guild.
two. And
Never
then we'll
hurts
switch
to
over
pay
for a little
respect to
Fallout.
Lady Kinnereth.
Oh no, what I mean is that I think I've paid for the entryway, but it's telling me I don't have enough money for the entryway, so I think I've already done it. It's just glitched. I'm just hoping it's glitched and she's going to do it. I know it takes her time to slowly do it. Like every time I log back in, there'll be a little bit more done. But I just don't know if that entryway is glitched or not. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be my main house. I just want it for the garden and the greenhouse. And to say that I have it. Really, that's the only... I mean, I like this house over here, but... I mean, I do. I like this house over here. This will probably stay my main house. Then I'll just use the other ones for farming materials. So, like, you know, like the only one special about the Falkreath house is the mill. Then there's one that has a fish farm, and I don't remember what the other one does. I don't remember what it has in it that's special. But this, I like this house over here. I would prefer if it had a trophy room in it. I mean, it has the museum downstairs, which is cool. But I'd prefer if it had that trophy room in it. But as I said, it doesn't really matter. It's just a preference thing. Oh, that's a lot of the way it was that quarried stone. I should have dropped that and grabbed more stuff over there. I mean, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Well, there's a bee thing here too. I do like the fish hatchery. I mean, I've had a hard time in the past getting it to work, but when it works good. So, I mean, it's just one of them things. You take the bad with the good. But so far, this is kind of became my favorite house, just because of its placement and how compact everything is in it. I like that. And I like the display room downstairs, although some things don't display quite right, but that's okay. Fortify health. I ended up not being able to sell. Well, why are they all saying stolen? They're not stolen. I made them. Now that doesn't make any sense. I made all these fortify health. Huh. If you phosphoro da at the salmon, you get roe for the ingredient. That sounds weird. That sounds weird, my dude. Next time I see a fish, I will scream at it. Alright, let's sleep and eat. Well, let's grab some food. And then we will sleep and eat. Do I have any real food, or I need to cook some? Thought I had a... There we go, 5 pieces, that'll work. And then we'll go ahead and grab the apple dumplings. Okay. "4 p.m. Well, I'm not going to eat because I'm going to take the... I need to get me another horse. Although I'll get Nightmare when I do the Dark Brotherhood, but... I do a lot of walking without that horse. Just between these two places. It's like the only thing I use a horse for is to get back and forth to the house. But I believe it died a horrible death. I wonder why the Battleborns are on the outside of the city. For some reason I think that's strange, and I don't know why. It feels strange to me that the Battleborns would be on the outside of the city. Okay, let's go to Riften. I should have grabbed the stuff to turn in for that quest.
Need a ride? I can
We
take
got a
you
couple
to-
other things to do in
Where do you
Riften
want to
anyway.
go?
I'm going to try to launder the stolen claws to see if they stick to the wall in the trophy room. I don't think they will, but
almost
it's worth a
getting
shot.
downright hot now.
Kind of slow at work today. We need some customers.
One snap of the fingers, you could end up in Riften jail.
Heard they're reforming a Dawn Guard. Vampire.
Fire hunters or something. I should have brought a piece of armor too. I need to come and just do all the little side quests and rush it at some point. I got like 5 of them I need to do. Hello, boys.
Something?
Shaya. Is this chest empty? Yeah. Ooh, I wonder... Nah, I'll bring the whole set over here and upgrade it. It'll be one of my projects one of these afternoons.
So, you're...
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here.
I
I'm supposed
am.
to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be?
What do you think, my dear?
Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Tough luck for you then. Come back when you have at least one of the pieces.
Okay. Oh, no.
Get out of my way.
Oh, are you kidding? You won't let me trade with you
Of
unless
course.
I bring you...
Otherwise it wouldn't. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond
Maybe
that.
I'll help
of
this
the
customer.
original.
I'll be back.
Trust
That sucks.
Tough luck for you then. Come back when you have at least one of the pieces.
Sorry, I was chowing down on a Girl Scout cookie. It's that time of year again.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild honor.
Christmas and Girl Scouts, two of my favorite times of year. Yep, Thin Mints and Samoas. I got a box of each.
I've never seen me all this upset about anything. The city really gets to me.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake.
Well, look what the horse... With a master of magic at your side, you'll have nothing to fear.
Come, Mercurio,
Lead on.
let us go
Great
quest.
to those who have fallen.
Fancy yourself the adventuring.
Let's see, what do we feel like doing today? Put out the fire in the Solitude Lighthouse. Oh, there's finding King Olaf's verse. I bet we've got... I did buy lumber for my house. I don't know why that didn't work. Find the vine-cut void salts for the Wayfinder. I wonder where this is. It's near the house. Quasi near Dawnstar. Let's go do that. King Olaf is fun.
You could say the Ratway is the city under the city. Dark, dangerous, no place for business.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I may have to go outside and see what
Climb
that
and
noise
back, and
is.
we'll be off.
It's really windy outside, so it sounds like there's a paint can rolling around out behind my shop. Guess we'll go stay in the inn here real quick.
Used to be twice as many miners working here before all this trouble started.
I'm sorry. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I don't remember which room it is. This one? So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
My children all grew up, and I'm the oldest woman in Dawnstar. was here when Skald the Elder was Skald the Younger. He's a fool if you haven't met him already. Thinks Ulfric Stormcloak is invincible and spits dragon fire. The people here look to Brina Marilis when they need things settled. Real firebrand going up. Wasn't surprised when she joined the Legion. All right then.
Help an old woman out. Nope. Where are you running? What are we running from? I make it a very firm, fast rule in life that if you see somebody running, you should run too. You don't look like friendly sort. What can I help you with?
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. Not long, in truth. I came to Skyrim after I found myself unwelcome in both Elsewhere and Cyrodiil. I seem to have an unfortunate talent for getting myself involved in misunderstandings with the law.
That's because of all the
Assad
skooma.
was able to look past that, and it was he who helped to set me up with a trade caravan. Now I work for him. Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land, and so we are forbidden to...
We don't take kindly to your types around here.
When they look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair, but we do our best to ignore them.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
May your road lead you to Warm Sands.
Speak to one of the others if you wish to buy something.
The wind blows bitter cold in this place.
Okay. Looks like you're keeping up now, Mercurio. I appreciate that. You've been a little bit of a pokey booger here the past 2 or 3 outings we've gone on. I don't know why. I am getting Division 2. I have it pre-ordered, waiting for the beta to drop. I think on the 4th is the last I heard. Do you know how to do multiplayer? There is no multiplayer in Skyrim, Harry. Oh, dragon? I think you're one of those, elders that like to fly around and be stupid. Hey, Max. Yeah. Well, we'll be playing it for sure. We might have to play together a little bit at some point. That would be cool. I would enjoy that, I think. Where are you at, dragon? I hear you screaming. What are you doing over here?
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Where did the dragon go? There he is. Yeah, really liked the first one, so... And what I played of the... I didn't make it all the way through the new beta, but what I did of it was really good. An ancient dragon. I don't think I've seen that before. You're about to breathe on me, I can tell. Boy, you're after somebody.
clear now.
Poor Frost Troll. Fought a dragon and died to an arrow. Ah, thank you, Zero. I appreciate it. I know I'm getting it. I know Boozer's getting it. And Gerald's getting it. So we'll have enough to do a pretty good group. Maybe we can all get in the same little group, whatever you call them. I can't remember the name they used on that one. Not guild, not squad. I can't remember what term they used. We definitely have enough. We got 8 dragon souls. My gosh. I don't know what Become Ethereal does. I guess we just need to play with these eventually. Alright, where were we going? Going this way. Thanks for the how. For those of you joining that are new, I do play from work, so if I have to go help a customer, I'm only gone for a few minutes. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you're joining from PlayStation, please click through and subscribe off the YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. We're playing this. We're going to do a few missions on this, and then we're probably going to play a few missions on Fallout, and then we'll be on Subnautica for the rest of the night. Is kind of the plan. I bet I have a mission inside there. Unless that is where I'm going. Find the helm, and so yeah, that's where we're going. We're going inside that fort. I think. Is that the name of it? Find the helm, yeah. Okay, cool. And of course he moved. Doesn't help that I don't see a door. You moved the wrong way. I hope my English isn't that... No, you're fine, Max. You're speaking English, it's all, I mean, we don't, I don't care if anybody, whatever language anybody speaks, comes and hangs out. We just can't talk to anybody unless they speak English. So, but you do well. Where in the heck? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Imperial bow. I don't remember shooting this guy. He must have fallen off the top. That must have been where he came from. Although there's arrows down here. It's weird. Maybe he was shooting from behind the ledge. I don't know. We may never know how he got down there. It may be a mystery for all time.
Bandits are desperate men. They have nothing to lose, and they fight like them.
That's very intuitive of you, Mercurio. Thanks for the lesson on banditness. Mercurio, we're bleeding arrows everywhere. Yeah, that must be how he got down there. He fell from here. Yeah. We have analyzed and discovered the mystery that is the fallen archer. Oh look, there's a roof. Let's see what's on the roof. I don't know why I didn't know there was a roof. There's nothing on the roof. Okay. Looks like you're all plotting something in here. Or maybe that was Mercurio plotting something. Is there nobody? Oh, no, there's a door over there. Lord of Skyrim, the Pirate King of Abacan. I'm coming, Bandit Chief, just simmer down. We need to figure out, we need to start working on these books too at some point. I'll start doing videos of fireside readings of Skyrim or something, I don't know. I've always said I was going to do that, I've just never done it. Wait. I don't know how many people are going to pour out of that hole. Apparently there was nobody else in there. Apparently he was just talking to himself. Pirates tend to do that. Or not pirates. For some reason when I came around that, I thought that was like a nuclear thing for a power armor suit. I don't know why. The Black Arrow Part 1. We got a mine key. Ooh, is that a full Nordic set? That is, that's worth taking. We'll make, Mercurio clean this chest out. Because that full set, in case I ever decide to do a warm set, would be good. You don't see full sets of those very often.
Divine smile on you, friend. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope. You can get out of my way. That would be awesome. Really? That was all there was to this place? They said there was a... I picked up a key, though. Some kind of mine key? Is there a mine here somewhere? Maybe. Right here. Let's see what's in the mine.
Oh.
Come on, Mercurio. Is that a dude standing there? No, it's a rock.
Just need one good haul.
I believe his sword fell down the hole. Who can take me? What do you got? Where you at? Come on, bring it. Okay.
You can't hide from me.
Why, bet I can, Mr. Bandit. Or Mrs. Bandit. I've got high sneaking. I bet I can hide from you.
When I find you, dead.
Damn you!
Well, I don't know that I officially hidden from you, but I don't think it really matters. Sounded like I just heard a dragon wall. Maybe I'm crazy. We don't want any ore. We're good. Kind of a cool cave. It's not quite the cookie cutter build of most caves. Looks a little different. It's definitely an iron mine. Okay. We're done, Mercurio. Alright, so let's see. What else do we have? We obviously have that one to turn in now. Wherever we're turning it in at. Yeah, return the... yeah, whatever. Buy lumber. Spring One Night Falls. Investigate the ruins of... Let's see where that's at. In relation to me. Oh, I'm way away. Join the Stormcloak. Still the staff. Where's that at? Oh yeah, it's all in Winterhold. Kill the bandit leader in Broken Orgado. Report to Riften, find something. White River's Watch, but that's not very far away from my house. Still the Argonian L. Shouldn't have to do that one. Basin. Let me see what else we got. Stony Creek Cave. Looks like we're just going to have to head back and then do another one. I mean, we're going over here. Oh man, is that some Winterhold? That sucks. Alright. We'll head over to the house. And then we'll take the carriage to Winterhold. And then we're going to have to walk back out of there. Which is fine. And then we got one with the grotto over there on that side. We can go do that. Looks like he came across a wolf's den, him and his trusty mammoth. And his trusty mammoth got killed by the wolves. And then he bashed the wolves, and I came along and killed him. That was a series of very unfortunate events. There's a lot of giants over here next to my house. I know I've read online people complain about this house because giants wander in, so it makes sense to me now. This is like giant land or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's see how the house is going here. Oh, cool. We're gonna have to go make some health potions soon anyway. Oh, yep, she's doing the entryway. Good. Kitchen's coming along nicely. Hey, Rock. How are you? Still no beds. Sad face. Alright. Let's grab some weight here. We can go ahead and throw some stuff out, and then we can see how much weight we have on us. Like, oh, well, I didn't know I had all that stuff. Let's go outside and drop off what we don't need. I haven't decided on a trash bin in here yet. So we might as well just toss it all. Let me see. Basket. Clay. Does that put me under? No, not even close. Well, we can have Mercurio carry whatever. That way I don't have to worry about continuing to keep things cleaned out over here. Alright, whatever. Alright, Mercurio. Come with me, my little friend. Come be a pack mule. I'm an apprentice wizard, not a pack mule. Oh, very well. Gripey little dude. Let's just do bit hitters here. Don't clay. Deer hide. These are really heavy. Mercurio.
What do you need? All right, what is it? What do you need?
Oh, I can't use that as a pickup
Anything
chest.
else?
Yeah, shucks. Ah, Mercurio, come here. Can I just directly trade?
I am an apprentice wizard, not a pack mule.
Oh, very well.
Make it quick.
probably not. You look like you're pretty full, but we can try. And you're overweight.
Lead on.
If I knew how much of a problem this would have been, I wouldn't have started this. Clay. Oh yeah. Still overweight though. One chunk of clay. Bunk. It's a freaking dragon bones. They're so heavy. Almost there. I want to take the dragons with me, though. I thought I had 117 of these. He must have taken some of them, but not all of them. That must have been what it was. So we'll just store these. We'll get those when we come back by. Alright. Do I believe in ghosts? That is an interesting question. I was a paranormal investigator for about five or 7 years. I can't remember exactly. Matter of fact, my most popular YouTube video on my channel, out of the 1,000 videos I have, is actually a
climbing back and we'll be
it
off.
is the EVPs from the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Missouri. It's actually been posted in several different places, in several different websites. But to answer your question, do I believe that ghosts exist? Yes, to a degree. But in my experience, having been in some of the most haunted and creepy places in the United States, is that the vast majority, like 85% of what's encountered isn't sentient. So it's not conscious. Because what I've found is that if you, let's say you sit in a chair in a living room and you get up and you walk to the bathroom, and you do that, 20 times a week for 30 years, it leaves a residual impression on the environment. I don't know what that means, and I don't know how that happens, but and then when the air becomes static, so like October and November, which are what those of us that were paranormal investigators called prime hunting season, is because the air is extremely static, and somehow that charges the environment and charges those impressions, so they begin to run like a record over and over and over again. So like 85% of what people consider to be ghosts are whatever that is, whatever that impression is we leave on our environment. But that's not sentient. That's like a background record that plays over and over and over again. Where did my curio go? And then after that, alright, so that's probably 80%, and then 10% of it is quasi-sentient, meaning I don't know which plane it exists on. I have no idea, but it's not anything that. Hold on a second, G. I'll explain it. It's not anything that
Don't make
that
me wait too
really
long.
matters.
Get bored very easily.
Then there's like 2% out of what's left that is actually sentient and knows what it is. But you can hunt your entire life and do hundreds and hundreds of hunts and never run into it. So do I believe in ghosts? Yes. Do I believe that they're dangerous? No. Do I think you'll probably run into one? Probably not. But to answer your question, the red on my bar is I'm playing survival. So if you don't sleep, your magicka gets red on it, which it's reducing your magicka pool. Your stamina, if you don't eat, gets reduced by that red, and you have to eat to get rid of it. And then and then the health bar, if it's red, that's from temperature, because if you're in somewhere where it's cold, you have to wear warm armor, otherwise it starts to steal your health. And so that's what all the red is. So like the stamina bar is food, the magicka bar is rest, and then the health bar, if it's red, is temperature differences. But that's one of the main things about survival. Like I'm getting cold now, so if I keep getting cold, you'll see the red on my health bar increase. The red, the darker red, whatever it is. The other things that define survival is, I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but generally things like there's no quick travel, so you have to walk everywhere. You can't fast travel anywhere. Everything has weight, and it significantly reduces your weight. So like my carry weight 305. On a regular character, it'd be about 505 or 550. It basically reduces your carry weight by half. And then everything has weight. So, like, even lockpicks and arrows have weight. So, like, my weapons, like at my arrows. The arrows have 0.1 weight. So, you have to manage weight versus temperature versus travel time. You have to stay fed, you have to stay slept, you have to manage eating so your stamina stays high enough, especially if you're a melee or a range dealer, or if you're magicka, you got to manage your sleep. And you put all that against carry weight. And then I also do legendary, so everything does about 10 to 15 times the damage that regular mobs do. So it's kind of a cornucopia of differences when it comes to survival, and then legendary on top of it. Makes for very long and involved playthroughs. I hope that answered your question. If you have any other questions, let me know. Hey, we are underweight again. This is super exciting. Alright, what else do we have to drop off? It's a lot of managing your inventories and just paying attention to what's going on. It's like the main thing with survival. I'm glad I'm working down those Orcus arrows finally. They were starting to get heavy. We about need to make some more potions. Don't need to worry about it right now. Let's drop the food off because the snouts are really heavy. Okay. Let's go drop off ingredients. Well, there's I don't use mods unless they're from the Creation Club, and yes, that is a mod through the Creation Club. It's called Survival Mod. So, I mean, the hardest setting you can play in Skyrim is Legendary Survival, and that's what we're playing. It doesn't get any harder than Legendary Survival. I mean, like an average, I mean, if an average playthrough is, I don't even want to guess how much time people do on an average, just kind of, you know, slow play, or not a slow playthrough, but just an average playthrough. Legendary Survival would make it about 10 to 20 times longer. That would be my guess. I mean, it'd be thousands of hours compared to whatever a normal run is. Okay, well, we're still overweight, though. I'm not overweight, but we still got too much weight. I'm not ready to make potions quite yet. Alright, so we had one. Okay, that's pretty close. I know I've got a bit of weight on me that's from quest items that I just picked up. So I know there was a mission relatively close to the house. I can't remember the name of it, though. Here, hold on a second. I'm switching batteries. Those of you that's joining me, I do play from work, so if you hear bing bong, I hope customer will be gone a few minutes. It won't take very long. And I do that till 8 o'clock, and then after that I'm off. I generally play 6 days a week. I'm off Wednesdays. And I try to play all day, depending if there's a game that I'm enjoying. Right now we're playing 3. We're doing this. We're going to do another mission or 2. Then we're going to switch over to Fallout for a little while. Fallout 4, which we're doing survival, Legendary Survival playthrough on that. And then I'll spend the rest of the night on Subnautica. So if you're new here, please subscribe. If you're joining from PlayStation, I don't mind if you follow me on PlayStation, but please click through and subscribe off the YouTube channel. And my batteries are good. That was a commercial break, apparently. Okay. Let's see where this was at. It was down here somewhere. Was it this one? Stony Creek Cave? Nope, that's up there. It was really close to the house, though. Broken Tower? No, I just looked that one up. I know it was really close. Actually, I might just look at the map. That'll probably answer the question for me. There I am. It's right here. White River Watch. Hey, Chess, have you heard of the location called Silent Moon's Camp? It has a forge there called the Lunar Forge. I've heard it or I've seen it. I can't remember. I remember seeing something somewhere about the Lunar Forge. I don't remember what it was. I want to say it has something to do with magic, but I don't know that it's anything special. Now, having said that, keep in mind that I just do melee, or I just do archery, so unless it has to do with archery, I don't know anything about it. I'm not a big user of any other kind of magic or any other kind of damage. So if it's something magical, then I wouldn't know. There it is, right there. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this one off. So yeah, you might look that up. If you're a magic user, you may want to investigate that and see if it's something to do with magicka. Boy, it's like blowing 40 miles an hour outside right now. So it's right up there? Okay, that's a thing. Looks like we can go up over here. We're not going to do much on Fallout today. I'm just trying to get reorientated to my survival playthrough. Because, I mean, I've got hundreds of hours on that playthrough, so we're trying to get back into it. And then we're really enjoying Subnautica, so we'll be on it. I'll probably do this mission, and then we, depending on viewership or how many people we got in here, I'll probably switch over to Fallout for an hour, maybe hour and a half, and then Subnautica tonight.
Over here.
Really? Oh, right in the Phoebus. That'll learn you. A note, huh? What do we got? Your little stunts try my patience. I know my uncle has issues, but he is our watchman and you will respect him. No more sneaking in and out. No more games with his ledger or nails on his chair. One more joke and you'll see how funny a day in the cage can be. Well, I don't think he's going to worry about being in the cage. Thank you. I appreciate that. So this is actually where we were going. Okay, cool. For some reason, I bet there's a cave up here, I would imagine is where we're headed toward. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Stuff? Anything? Stuff? Yeah, there's a cave up here, I bet. I'm willing to bet money on it. Yeah, right there it is, up here. Where'd Bufu go? Boy, that was a long shot. My goodness. Right in the temple, too. Alright. Any food over here? No. I'd say he got it right behind the ear. In survival, because food, the thing about food, man, if you decide to do survival, is you can have all the money in the world, which I've got, I don't know, I normally range between 170 and 200k, but you can have all the money in the world, but you can't buy enough food. Is that a blank book? Huh. I'll take it. Yeah, see you, Cartel. Come back and see me. Let me know, and we'll play some Division when it comes out. But you can't buy enough food, so you literally have to steal food or loot it in order to get enough food to do survival. Be as wealthy as you want, it doesn't really help in that respect, because it takes a lot of food. So, like, I don't worry about looting stuff for money. The only thing I worry about is arrows, which I can make, and food. And then gems, because I like, and then regents for alchemy, because I re-level alchemy repeatedly. So, like, I'll re-level it again here soon. I've almost got enough stuff to re-level it. And that's just to get points, so I can put points in other stuff. But you gotta be careful doing that, because you can actually, in Legendary, the mobs scroll against your ability, so against your level, I should say. And so you can get enemies so powerful if you have low damage stuff, that they will actually outstrip your ability in Legendary to be able to kill them. The only fix you can do with that is to use companions, because companions scale with the NPCs, which help. So, but you literally would just have to learn how to hide and let them do all the killing. If you let the levels outstrip you, which you have to do kind of anyway until you get really good weapons, because in Legendary, you can get one-shotted with an arrow really easy. So you got to be very cautious in Legendary until you get OP weapons, which my weapons are OP. So, but like in regular play, if you're not doing Legendary, you can start off on like Novice or Adept, and then increase the difficulty as you go, as your weapons begin to outscale them. But starting in Legendary, yeah, it's a booger bear. And I'm just grabbing lockpicks. I drop all the lockpicks off at the house. I just grab them because I won't always have the skeleton key. I just have the skeleton key now to help me with weight. And I will finish the Thieves Guild very last out of all the groups, just so I keep the skeleton key. Both to conserve weight and also to help me level lockpick. But that is the logic behind why I have the skeleton key. Oh yeah, I do collect potions because I sell potions when I level alchemy. That's how I maintain my numbers, my figures, my money, is selling potions. So potions, regents, and food, and jewelry is all I pick up now. And books, skill gain books, because they're specific. And then eventually I'll go through and actually hunt books. That's kind of on my list to do at some point.
You think it'll work?
Of course not. Dogs I could train, but a half-starved wolf? Not a chance.
Right. Lucky he doesn't rip our throats out.
Is someone there?
I missed her. I didn't miss her that time. Archery went to 100. Nice. Whoa. Guess I could have opened that and had him kill those guys. That'd been kind of fun. One of the houses, or I think maybe all the houses, if you have a kitchen, they have a butter churn. And I think that's specific to the homesteads. I think. I don't know that. I just want to say that's a thing. I feel like that's a thing. actually shoot this. I'm just trying. That's a thought that counted. Hey, Whitecap. Make a pretty good potion with Whitecap. Yeah, I may re-level alchemy next week. No, I'm not going to do it this week. I don't really want to do it till, I might wait and do it right before Division comes out, because it'll take me a day. Not a day, it'll take me about 6 hours to re-level it. I just want points back out of it so I can put points into other things. Or I'll put points back into it. What I mean is I want to get the skill point gains in order to level other skills. Since I'm no longer gaining out of archery. And I'm not going to legendary archery. So that kind of puts me at a disadvantage now. Is that a dude sitting there? Yeah. He's wearing Nordic too. Pickings have been good these past few weeks, but must be because of the war. Lots of merchants and cowards looking for somewhere to curl up and hide from all the fighting. I've told the men to ease the burden on these poor souls by relieving them of all their gold they are carrying. Guard patrols along the road are way up. We can barely set foot outside. Travelers must have complained to the Jarl. It looks like the guard isn't ready to move against us yet, but the pressure is getting to the men. I'm having Rajir keep watch with Ulfur. They're both dead, by the way. I killed them when I first came in. That should shut them up about our security. I wonder if they're actually named. I didn't notice they had names. A mutiny among my men. I can hardly believe it. Thank the gods. You'll have heard of it in time. He may be blind, but he's not deaf. I killed Enjor myself. A couple of the others ran for it, but we hunted them down quick enough. Only Issa and Rajar got away. Good riddance. There's rumor of a dragon attack on Helgen. A dragon. Hardly more likely, just a story made up by some idiot frightened out of his wits by the war. It must be me. They're talking about me. I'm the idiot. In any case, the guards seem to have pulled back to the city, so we've been able to run a few decent raids again. One of the merchants had some odd cargo, bunch of pelts and animals, including a wolf. I let them roast the other animals, but the wolf I saved. I killed it too. He'd be handy to have a guard dog like that, if we could just train him a little. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, so that's it. Don't care about the Nordic now. I got a full set. Don't care about the flames. I don't know if I have the two-handed attack. We'll take that just in case. I'm not familiar with that one either. Okay. Okay. we'll stop when we leave. I want to see if those two people were named. Are these guys named? No, just Bandit. Where's Smokey? That's supposed to be funny, but it's really not. Smokey and the Bandit? No? Okay. All my best jokes are wasted. Be nice if I could put a name to these people. Ah, that's the guy that that heard about the rebellion. Well, it was an unfortunate demise for him. Bless his heart. Alright, Linda. Now let's see if these guys were named. No? I guess that was that the only guy that was named? Yeah, guess so. Well, it's a thing. Let's run down here. I want to grab the plant from underneath. So, and then we'll head back to the house. So, let me recover everything. So here in just a minute, when I get back to the house, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to log out, and I'm going to go get something to eat and brew a fresh pot of coffee. And then I will have Fallout up for maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. Probably enough to do a mission or two. As I said, I'm just trying to get back into it. And we'll do that for a little bit. And then after that, we'll play Subnautica until the wee hours of the morning. And then tomorrow we'll be back on, and we'll probably do the same rotation. So we'll start with Skyrim, and then we'll do a little bit of Fallout, and then Subnautica. The only game I know that's coming up, I don't know what we're putting in rotation if and when we ever finish these, because these are really long playthroughs, but the next one I know we're going to be playing is Division 2. It goes into beta the 1st or the 4th, I can't remember exactly. The download is setting out there right now, but that's the next one we're going to be concentrating on. But so if you're new here, please subscribe. If you're watching this as a replay, thank you for joining us on replay. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. If you're joining from PlayStation, please click through and subscribe off the YouTube channel. And we will be back up in, give me like 30 minutes or 45 minutes. Let me go eat and we'll have it back up. But thanks for joining, and we'll see you in a little bit.